What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another show. So, Madam Web is going to ruin the most iconic Spider Man quote, which we all know is with great power comes great responsibility. They're supposed to be changing it to something else, which we all know this is the most iconic quote in comic book history, Spider Man history, comic book history, the greatest quote to ever live when it comes down to superheroes. And I guess it's down with the patriarchy, right? I guess Madam Web came in swinging, thinking that she can fix Spider-Man. It's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. There's nothing wrong with this quote. There's no reason whatsoever to redo this quote. This is just more BS that they're giving us that nobody asked for. The same thing that they did with the Marvels, the same thing that they did with the Eternals, the same thing that they did with all those other Disney Plus shows that didn't go anywhere. They're giving us Madam Web. Just let that sink in for a minute, folks. Like, nobody asked for this movie. I've never heard somebody say, "Yeah, it'd be so tight to see a Madam Web movie." Who cares? Nobody cares about Madam Web. I mean, yeah, there might be a few people that care about it, but I mean, nobody cares about Madam Web. You know what I mean? So, anyways, there you guys have it, folks. Madam Web is gonna go ahead and try to take down Spider-Man. And you know what? What's funny is when this movie comes out, and of course this is gonna be a flop. When this movie comes out and it doesn't do well, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, it's because of the man. Oh my God, you guys." No, it's because nobody cares. Nobody wants to see this movie. Nobody asked for this movie. You know what I mean? Nobody did. And they say Spider-Man is not supposed to be in this movie. Madam Web is in her own standalone universe. But again, if that's the case, why would they change this quote? And I'm not saying that it is, and I'm not saying that it isn't. You know what I mean? But Spider-Man No Way Home made a ton of money, right? And I know just as well as you guys know that Sony loves lining their pockets, and you don't have a movie like No Way Home make that much money, and Sony still not try to ride that wave, right? I'm pretty sure this guy here is going to end up being Uncle Ben. Spider-Man's going to get his, or Uncle Ben's going to get his hands on that quote one way or another, pass that down to their multiverse version of Peter. I don't know. Again, this is just speculation on my part because otherwise it makes no reason to change that quote, right? So, this is the new quote here. When you take on the responsibility, great power will come. They're saying that this quote is in the final cut of the movie, but again, they have another quote right here. When you take responsibility, you will gain powerful. When you take responsibility, you will gain powerful abilities. Again, both of those quotes are whack. I'm assuming that Uncle Ben gets it and he tweaks it to his liking or whatever. But again, it just doesn't make any sense to redo this movie. And I kind of feel bad for the actress because it's like, dang, you know, not all money is good money. And when this movie flops at the box office, she should have stayed away from this. I feel Sony's not particularly good when it comes to producing stuff like this. And again, this is just more stuff that nobody asked for, right? And again, the director is saying that this movie has no connection to Spider-Man. This is, I guess, Sony's own Spider-Verse, right? And I'll just go ahead and read this right here real quick. She's definitely in a standalone world, the director says. But again, I wouldn't be too surprised if Spider-Man pops his head up and he says, "Oh, hey, everybody, it's Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah." And they try to connect it some kind of way. Who knows? Who knows? Again, I'm just speculating on my behalf. But again, this movie is going to flop. It's going to be a great big flop. You're going to make a Madam Web movie with no Spider-Man, and then you're going to change the most iconic line in comic book history. Come on, guys. What are you thinking? Not even to mention that this movie comes out in February. right, on Valentine's Day. And then when people don't want to go see it, they're going to call you all those phobes again. And this is coming out alongside of Winnie the Pooh, Bob Marley. Those movies are going to absolutely wipe Madam Web out. I'm pretty sure Winnie the Pooh is going to do better than Madam Web. But again, get ready. We've seen this play before. We know what their go-to is. When this movie does not do well, they're going to say it's because of the men. They're going to say it's because we're all kind of phobes and this and that and blah, blah, blah. When in reality is you're giving us crap that we didn't ask for. You're changing crap that shouldn't be changed. You're just trying to line your pockets. And then you wonder why it doesn't work. Anyways, that's the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And for all of you guys who are watching and aren't subscribed, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.